All right, we'll start with this bonus box and then work our way up to the Origins hobby. Good luck, everybody. What's up, Mike Pratt? I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope everything's going well for you. All right, we're starting with Jamar Chase on the ornament for the Bengals. There you go, Bengals. We'll start with that. Maybe that's a good sign. Starting with the ornament. All right. Man, I want to see a case hit. Empty box. Been waiting patiently to see a case hit in one of these things. All right, good luck, everybody. Jonu, Joe Morris. T-Mac going to Carolina. We approve. RJ Harvey on the Mosaic going to Denver. Will Campbell for New England. A.J. Brown on the Elevate. Another T-Mac. Is that the same? Oh, it's different. Little variation. Saquon, Quinnen Williams, Xavier Worthy. Starting us off. Not a bad start. For the free. All right, I guess we can rotate between Optic and the Donruss until we get to the Phoenix. We'll do that. Let's start with Donruss. Let's start with Donruss. All right, good luck, everybody. Hopefully today. Hopefully today. Empty box. All right, first blaster. Let's see if we get some first blaster magic. I know we're going to get plenty of base. Debo, AR, Chad Johnson, Eric Dickerson, Nick Scorton for Carolina, Kyle McCord, Vernon Davis, Woodson, Ricky Williams, Torrey Holt. We got Cam Ward, our first Cam Ward on the bomb squad. We approve. Elway, Stafford, Carlson, and a Terry Bradshaw kicking it off. All right, hopefully the first of many Cam Wards. We got Kurt Warner, Charbonnet, Tua, Tracy, Michael Williams for the 49ers on the red. Zabel for Seattle. There's a Jalen Milroe. Bijan, Gibbs, Achan, McLaughlin, Rome Odunze, Doug Williams, Ferguson, Kyler Murray, and a kid reporter. Definitely plenty of bass. I'll have to start singing the bass song. I know what you get with Donruss. Plenty of bass. Ramondre, Dion, Tillman, Jamal Charles. We got Emin Worry for Seattle. Dylan Sampson for the Browns. Tutu, Chris Godwin, Ed Reed, Carmichael. We got Abdul Carter on the throwback for the Giants. Marvin Harrison, Zach Ertz, Gino, and a Cameron Jordan. George Kittle, Adonai Mitchell, Tony Dorsett, McConkey. We got Ty Felton for the Vikings. Fannin Jr. for the Browns. I don't know much about him. Montgomery, Jalen Warren, Montez Sweat, Joe Mixon. Here, we got a Hampton on the Rookie Revolution. We approve. I like that. That does look good. Wicks, CJ, Keenan Allen, and a Tyreek Hill. I like that insert. Hey, Allgrit. Hope you're doing good this evening. It was a nice day here in Michigan. Good day to be chilling outside. Khalil Mack, Brock Purdy, Emmett, Will Anderson, Abdul Carter for the Giants again, Taysom Hill, Micah, James Conner, Kelsey, Isaiah Likely, Abdul Carter, man, it's an Abdul Carter box for the Giants. Luvu, Ferguson, Hopkins, and Drew Brees. All right, all great. You can hear me now. What's are you ever doing a break again? Saquon, Trent Green, Mike Williams, Drake May. We got Watkins for the 49ers, Mason Graham for the Browns, Overshown, Michael Mayer, Tyler Lockett, Douglas, Red Hot Rookies, Colston Loveland for the Bears, going to Mr. Bear Down. Are you out there, Mr. Bear Down? Rashi, Upchurch, Osa, and a Chase Brown. You've been on quite a break there, All Grit. Unless I missed something. I don't think I have. All right, Optic. Empty box. All right. Please let us get a downtown today. Lambjack. Tajay. We got Jacob Cowing for the 49ers on the shock and an A.J. Barner. Starting things off. Hey, all right, all great. What's up, Only Dan's? Josh Jacobs, Mike Evans. We got Evan Ingram for the Jags on the silver and a Vidal for those Chargers. Miles Sanders, DK. We got Trey Benson on the shock and a Chris Braswell. I hope your week's off to a good start, Only Dan's. We're hoping to start off with a downtown today. Zeke, Ward, CD Lamb on the diamond hands for the boys, and a Max Melton. Can't complain. Me either. I can't complain either. McCaffrey. Oh. Do you guys see what I see when I don't see anything but silver? Oh, boy. Xavier Worthy. We got a Cooper Kupp silver for the Rams. Good luck, everybody. This is... Come on. All right. Here we go. Joe Montana for the 49ers. Come on, 49ers. T-Corb. Nice hit, T-Corb. Yeah. Beauty. Is T-Corb not in here? Come on, T-Corb. All right. Hopefully that's just the first. Hopefully there's more than one. Let's go. All right. That's why we do it. That's why we do this. We got Algier Pickens, Cade Stover for Houston on the shock, and Jonathan Brooks. All right. We were due. All right, Donruss, your turn. Let's go, Sombrero Cat. What's better than a downtown? 2 downtowns. Let's go. We want another one. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. Hopefully we can get another one. Jalen Hurts, Bledsoe, Robinson, Zerloin, Tyler Loop for Baltimore, Noel for Houston, ETN, Garrett Wilson, Quentin Johnston, Luke Kuechly. We got Arroyo for Seattle on the rookies. Diggs, Darnold, Goff, Braylon Allen, Kid Reporter. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have fun sorting through all this base. But it's worth it. We've already hit it downtown. And hopefully, we're just getting warmed up here. Armstead. BTJ, Russell Wilson. Okonkwo. Hunter Henry on the red for New England. Barron for Denver. Oh, a little Sanders for Cleveland. Davis, Ellis, Watt, Golden Tate, Lynch, Alec Pierce, and a Patty Fryermuth with a Josie Jewell. Josh Downs, Myers, JJ, T. Higgins. We got Mertz for Houston, Horton for Seattle, Kyle Pitts, Quincy Williams, Sneed, Levante David. Champ is here, Milton Williams, Theo, Josh Hines Allen, Laporta, and a Gabe Davis. I don't think I'd seen that Champ is here before. I've seen a lot of them. We got Lofton, CeeDee Lamb. Although, man, look at that corner. I'm glad that's a base card. Jeez. Grossman, Kelly. We got Judkins for the Browns. Banks for New Orleans. Chuba on the threads going to Carolina. Sneaking that in on us. Going to Omar. Hunter, Brunell, Bucky, Ridley, Anzalone, Baker, Michael Wilson, and a Rich Gannon. All right, a little Chuba action. Jamar Chase, Jonathan Taylor, Ford, Tyler Algier, T-Mac for Carolina, Carolina box, McKinney, Warner, Robinson, Owusu Koromoa, Howie Long. We got Kyle Williams on the throwback for New England, Troy Franklin, Fairbairn, Hall, and a Christian Watson. Njoku, Taylor, Richard Todd, Dobbins. We got Mike Green for Baltimore. Iomanor for the Titans. Ty Johnson, Kirk, Eller, Zay Flowers. Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh on the red hot rookies. There you go, Pittsburgh. Edgerrin James, John Jefferson, Ricky Pearsall, Nick Bonito, and a Kid Reporter. All right, can we hit another downtown in a blaster? Empty box. What's up, Rhino? How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing good today. What is that? What do we got here? We got Kool-Aid. Good luck, guys. Lil Jordan on the silver. And Drake Maye on the Uptown. What a break we're having, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Who grabbed them today? Sin City. Congrats, Sin City. That's right. I approve too. Look at that. We got a downtown and an uptown. Back to back. Back to back, baby. What a break. Oh, look at that. Oh, that is beautiful. Congrats, Sin City. Man, I want more. Is it wrong for me to be greedy? I want more. You guys think we could only get one? No, we're not done. Ramondre, Nick Chubb. Oh, look at there. Why not? Mr. Leonard, a Jaden Daniels on the Purple Shock. We approve. DJ James. Oh, yeah, this is getting better and better. He is balling. Yeah, I'm thinking they might make the playoffs this year. They keep that pace up. Maybe even make some waves. Jordan Addison, Michael Wilson, Estime going to Shaft on the Purple Shock. Michael Penix sneaking in there for us for Atlanta. Yeah, Sombrero Cat is doing some heavy lifting today. If we can get one out of that last Donner's Blaster, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. All right, we got Waddle, Zach Allen, Jordan Addison on the silver for the Vikings, and a Jacob Cowing. Yeah, I got no complaints at this point. Uptown and the downtown, back-to-back blasters. Byron Young, Josh Allen, Kool-Aid on the Purple Shock. Going to Savannah and a Trey Benson. Hey, what's up, Shaft? Why do they not want to show that? They're trying to hide that, Shaft. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, Bo Nix Color Blast. We're due for a Color Blast, too. We are due. That would be wonderful for this to be the break, wouldn't it? We got Kyron Williams, Mike Gesicki. That can't be what we got there. Okay. That had me for a second. Brandon Cooks for the Saints and Kate Stover. They had me for a second there. Like, that's not possible, is it? All right, Donruss. Let's go. You got to keep pace with Optic here. Empty box. All right, good luck, guys. I don't know what I'll say if we get a downtown in this box. Jaden, Vita Villa, Addison, Brock Bowers. We got Donovan Jackson for the Vikings. Terrence Ferguson for the Rams. Chris Jones, Joe Horn, Michael Penix, Derwin James. Little CJ Stroud action. I like that card. That looks good. Justin Jefferson, EJ Speed, Musgrave, and a Kendre Miller. Jonathan Mingo, Derek Carr, Terrell Owens, Darnell Mooney, Art Monk on the red press proof for Washington, DJ Giddens for Indy, Aston Genty for the Raiders, Blake Corum, Kirk, Julian Love, Mike Gesicki, Cooper Kupp, Jennings, Waddle, and Eli. Keon, Rogers, Micah, Coker. We got Malachi Starks for Baltimore. Chimeri for the Titans. Brian Burns, Zach Moss, Dortch, Benford. On the Dominators, Jared Verse for the Rams. With Pacheco, Nick Chubb, Boomer, and a Will McDonald. B-Wax, what are you trying to give me? What are you trying to give me? Tony Richardson, Schultz, Hester. Oh, what am I seeing back there? What is that? I don't know what that is. Williams, we got Trey Harris for the Chargers. Gunnar Helm for the Titans. Herbie, Walker, Antonio Gibson, Tank Dell. On the Vortex, Jalen Milroe for Seattle. That's cool looking too. His first Vortex I've seen. I like it. We approve. Oh, well, thanks, B-Wax. Swift, Janu, Estime, Ayuk. You don't want that card? Looks good. Yeah, Donruss has some good inserts. They have some good inserts this year. But there's one in particular we're still looking for. Downtown. Gino, Bateman, Adams, Bo. We got Collins for the 49ers. DJ, Bryce Young, Williams, Kate Otten, Marquise Brown. We got Jack Beck on the throwback for the Raiders. Tank Bigsby, Vinny, Crosby, T-Law, and a Kid Reporter. Well, Donruss let us down a little, but oh no, we got one pack left. There's still hope. You can redeem yourself right here, Donruss. Kyle Van Noy, Cam Chancellor, Hines Ward, Hunter Henry, Will Johnson for Arizona, Mr. Tesla for the Lions, Jalen Polk, Dak, Najee, Warren Moon. We got, Sanders on the Red Hot Rookies going to the Browns. Thielen, Cortland Sutton, Plummer, and a Drake London. All right, we got one more Optic. Is it possible to hit 3 in a row on Optic blasters? Is it possible? Empty box. All right, good luck, everybody. See if we can do this 3 times. We got Herbie, CJ, Adam Thielen on the silver, and a Devin Leary for the Ravens. Zamir White, Roshan, Nate Wiggins for the Ravens on the Purple Shock, and a Jermaine Burton for the Bengals. We got Jonathan Allen, Christian Kirk, Yaheem Bell for New England, and a Bo Nix wandering in there, Shaft. Oh, you're wanting a little bigger than that. There's still time, though. There's still time, and we still got that Phoenix International chilling. We got Robinson, Jerry Jeudy, Isaiah Simmons on the silver for the Giants, and a Latu for Indy. Tony Pollard, Buda Baker, Sweat for the Titans on the shock, and a Darius Robinson for Arizona. And Kate Otten, Gibbs with Dak and CeeDee Lamb on the best tutties going to the Cowboys, and a Quinyon Mitchell for Chris Saxon. All right, next up, Color Blast, perhaps? I hate to be greedy, but I hate not to be greedy. I want to see a Color Blast. All right, empty box. Good luck, guys. We got Hurts, Watson, DK, AR, Zach Moss, Nico, and for the Cowboys, DeMarcus Lawrence. That one is 35 out of 40. Going to the Cowboys. K-Mill. There you go, K-Mill. We approve. We got Pacheco, Christian Kirk, Bosa, Debo, Trayvon Walker, Micah, and Najee for Pittsburgh out of 180. That's 42 out of 180 going to MGA. We got Kirk Cousins, Ed Oliver, Bijan, Ramondre, Tajay, BTJ on the rookie rising for the Jags. We approve. And Braylon Trice for the Falcons. That one is 30 out of 88 for Atlanta. Omar. We got Gibbs, Simmons, DJ Moore, Amon-Ra, Levante David, Quay Walker, and Roma Dunze on the base. Looks good, Mr. Bear Down. I gotta admit, Roma Dunze is fun to watch. Even as a Lions fan, I got to admit that. All right, we got Bucker, Olave, Joe Mixon, Hopkins, TJ Watt, Tyreek Stevenson, and Jace McClellan for Atlanta. That's out of 180. 72 out of 180. And what are we closing up with here? Khalil Mack, Greenlaw, Baker, Saquon, McKinney, Keon Coleman going to Buffalo. That is 74 out of 80 going to Buffalo. And Pacheco behind that for KC. 4 out of 8. 4 out of 8, baby. Nice hit, Kansas City. And Kansas City sat there for a good while. K-Mill. A little first-time magic, K-Mill. 4 out of 8. Nice hit. Yeah, that's nice. That's a good way to end that. 4 out of 8, though. Nice hit, K-Mill. All right, Origins. Let's see you top all this. All right, good luck, everybody. Again, I'll do a recap at the end of this, and once I get everything sorted, I always try to help people out. So I got your back. All right, empty box. Hard to see in there. It's an empty box. We got one pack. It's right here. Good luck, everybody. Again, I'm going to try. I should be able to get this all shipped out tomorrow, so I'll be working diligently to do that. All right, good luck, everybody. We're starting off with Peyton Wilson for the Steelers and Abdul Carter. Look at that. 23 out of 75 for the Giants. Nice little hit there. He could use some work on the auto, though. But we approve. And then Mason Taylor for the Jets. On card. A little on card action for the Jets. Not too shabby there, Jets. And then, and we even talked about this. Look at that patch. Nice. 32 out of 49 for the Saints. Love that patch. He shows up every time. Yes, he does. And that's Savannah? I believe Savannah. Yes, Savannah. Little Tyler action. We got Jerry Jeudy for Cleveland. That's 6 out of 225 for the Browns. Joe Montana is 223 out of 225 for the 49ers. And for the Lions, a little Tesla action to close it out. All right, give me a second here, guys, and then I'll do a recap. I can't believe we hit an Uptown and a Downtown. I know, B-Wax. But it's like, I know. But we hit 2. We hit 2 today, and that's fantastic. I would have been happy with one of those, and we hit 2. You just never know what team it's going to be. Hey, Omar. I know. Can you believe that? A Drake Maye Uptown and a Joe Montana Downtown? That is wild. And I don't know what I'm going to do with Absolute. I don't know if I can even consider getting it. It's so expensive. And if you don't hit a kaboom, I don't know. I don't know how you get your money back on that box. So I don't know if I'll be getting any Absolute. But I know Mosaic first off the line is in a couple days. So that means next week they'll be certified and Mosaic. All right. Let's do a recap here. We had Chuba on the threads for Carolina. Cade Stover on the shock for Houston. Will Campbell for New England. R.J. Harvey on the Mosaic for Denver. Sanders on the Red Hot Rookies. Caleb Johnson for Pittsburgh on the Red Hot Rookies. Loveland for the Bears. Hampton on the Rookie Revolution. We had Cam Ward on the Bomb Squad for Tennessee. Keon Coleman was out of 80 for Buffalo. McClellan out of 180 for the Falcons. Roma Dunze. Brian Thomas Jr., Rookie Rising. Trice for the Falcons was out of 88. Najee out of 180. Lawrence for the Cowboys was out of 40. Bo, Nate Wiggins, shock. We had Milrow on the Vortex for Seattle. Kool-Aid Shock. Estime on the Purple Shock. Jaden Daniels on the Purple Shock. Arroyo on the Rookies for Seattle. Trey Benson on the Shock. Pacheco was 4 out of 8. That's a beauty. Tesla. Joe Montana out of 225. Mason Taylor on card for the Jets. Peyton Wilson. Jerry Jeudy out of 225. Tyler out of 49. Awesome 3-color patch. Abdul Carter out of 75 for the Giants. And then we hit Drake May on the Uptown. Joe Montana on the Downtown. Beauty.